Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. Today I will take you on a small little trip again. Today is actually the 20th of July. It's a Sunday afternoon actually. Yes. Today I will take you on a small little trip where I'm going to get myself some westernized beverage. Due to the sanctions in Russia, a lot of brands were forced. I know that it was not a business decision, but they were forced politically to leave the Russian economy or Russian market. I think this is not based on their own decisions, but nevertheless, most Western brands left. So Russia instead was forced to adapt. And by that I mean that the Russians were forced to come up with their own alternative brands. And based on this, I think it would be a lot difficult for those brands that left the Russian market to come back, because the alternative brands that replace those Western brands or products, in my opinion, are actually good. And my opinion is actually, it's an opinion based on the way that I think and I see the locals are attracted to their own local products. So it's quite a pity, but you never need to mix business with pleasure, as they say. But for the first time in history, a country was hit with so many sanctions. It seems to me like as if it was planning in the making. And they were waiting for this opportunity and thinking that this will cripple the Russian economy. But miscalculation. And miscalculation, because as you know, they always say that the Western countries say that Russia is a gas station masquerading as a superpower, but that did not turn out to be the case. In fact, as a matter of fact, the Russian economy right now is prospering. It's actually on the rise. There's a little wind here, and it's Russia is not a small country. It's not some type of backward country, that has small population, no resources, or cannot produce anything. In my opinion, Russia was the backbone of the Soviet Union. The headquarters was in Moscow. The decision making was in Moscow. So as a matter of fact, the whole industry, the whole brain was in Moscow. That tells me that everything, even though the Soviet Union broke apart, the remnants, the culture, the foundation remained in Russia, and it's still here. That's why with all these thousands of sanctions, it was just a scratch on the surface, as if nothing happened. And this was a miscalculation of the Western countries. Okay guys, I'm entering the shop. I'll turn the camera around. Excuse me for the music. I hope my channel won't be demonetized. No, we are doing this for the cash. Nobody's doing this for free, you know. So the brand that I came and I want to show you guys is it's called Dobry Cola. This one, Dobry Cola. In Russia, you if you translate this to English, it will be like kind cola. So that's the brand I want, but I never knew this guy said Coca-Cola too. But the volume is just quite large. Maybe I will try something else. Do I really want Coca-Cola? Okay, let me get this. Let me get the Soviet brand right here. Черноголовка кола. Освежающий вкус.
Мишка Барни поможет родителям рассказать детям о важных профессиях. Покупайте в пятерочке упаковки Барни с интересными профессиями от программистов до фермера.
The cost is 61 rubles.
На обучение профессии мечты. Часть средств от продажи пятерочка направит в фонд «Выручаем».
How much is that in your country?
Найти профессию мечты.
For 500 liters, 0.5 liters, 500 milliliters.
Горячая линия. Вежливый персонал, обслуживание без очередей, довольные покупатели. Мы стремимся к идеальному сервису. Мы всегда рады вашей обратной связи. Сообщите, если вас что-то не устроило, и мы примем меры. Телефон горячей линии.
I'm sure you guys would like to see me open up the Coke, right? Yeah, so guys, that is the video for today. I just wanted to share a little bit of my thoughts. My channel is not political, not in any sense, but I mean, I'm a grown-up. I'm not a. We are all grown-ups, and you know, we need to be aware of the conditions that we live in, and make our decisions based on those conditions and the situations. So if you are blind, you'll be always fooled. So you're gonna open up the eyes. So, but the channel is not political, but definitely I'm biased based on the information and that I think is right, and it's okay. You know, that's a real democracy. A real democracy, which is, nevertheless, I feel that there's no democracy. It's just there cannot be a democracy, not at all. But if we were to say that it's a democracy, then those are my opinions, and I hope that you all respect me based on my opinions. And this is Черноголовка кола. Освежающий вкус. If you guys want me to translate it for you, I can always do that. My Russian is not perfect. Russia is a very difficult language, but you know, I got some experience. Okay, guys, see you in the next, and yeah, пока.